Hello and welcome back to Fans React. That wasn't a bad result, was it really? Arguably the best side in the league we played against tonight. Where a point, 1-1, we got a goal. I'll take it, to be honest. In terms of the performance itself, defensively a bit ropey, but the only time we actually did concede was due to one individual error, which we can trust isn't going to happen regularly. But you know, it's only probably the second big mistake I can think Burge has made this season. But the main problem today, as it has been so far this season, has been a lack of creativity. It doesn't matter what we tend to do. We tend to struggle with creating chances, whether that's because of the midfield or the forward. I'm not sure. I think we need someone to link both the midfield and the attack. Certainly because there seems to be a real disconnect between the two. And I think that's why we're going to struggle, and I think that's going to be the main thorn in our side going forward is going to be someone to create chances and someone to link the midfield to the forwards. Ledbetter, pulls the strings as he normally does. Scowen covered just about every blade of grass on the pitch. Power, I'm not going to get into it, but he did look decent at fullback tonight. I think going forward, Diamond had a decent game. He looked quite exciting. Quite tenacious going forward until he got taken off. Of course, McGeady's goal, so much credit needs to go to Diamond because he just didn't give up to get that ball. He could have quite easily let it go out. McGeady, I've just mentioned, took his goal well, but didn't do much. I think he's struggling to get back into it, to be honest. Hopefully with Gooch being back, maybe Maguire being dropped for a few games, you'll bring him back into the fold. Maybe we can do something there, but hopefully this Carl Winchester from Forest Green, who seems to be on his way, can offer us that player in midfield who can create chances desperately. Nice to see Embleton get some game time today, as much as he didn't do anything of note. I really hope he can be a player who can solve this problem of creativity. Anyway, I'll shut up now and I'll let the rest of the lads take it away.
Well, another disappointing game at the Stadium of Light. We've just paid Hull and it was a classic 1-1 draw from Sunderland. To be honest with you, we were quite lucky to get that. Aidan McGeady scored a well-placed header. But yeah, overall the team was quite poor. I would have given man of the match to Jack Diamond, but still nothing amazing. Probably a 6 out of 10 from him. Yeah, very disappointing. I don't know where to go from here. I think we need some quality. To be honest with you, that's going to be the main thing for D Johnson in the transfer window, because them players just aren't good enough to win the league. I think we'll be very, very lucky if we don't get some decent players in to finish in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one short, to be honest with you. I've got some beers to drink just to dry my sorrows. Very poor game. Worst player on the pitch. Toss up between Power and the goalkeeper Burge. But yeah, you can't really divide it out that much. They were all pretty poor. So that's it for me anyway. Thanks a lot for watching.
So for that game, first off, I just want to say, obviously, it's great to see matches go ahead again, especially the home ones. And it has been a while, so I'm not going to really make any bad judgments to the game. I do believe that it was a really good game to watch, to be fair. Some of the chances were had, like Wyke, he missed his chance from a few yards out, and I think a draw of 1-1 against Hull, who are obviously second, I do believe that it was a good result for us against Hull. But overall, I think we could have had at least another goal, at least a max of 2-3 goals. But I do think that we did good, not the best, but all we can do now is just get new signings in this transfer window and improve the squad even more and get back the way we belong, hopefully in the Championship next season, but I'm not sure about that. But overall, I think it was a decent game for me.
Yes, I'm in the shower. No, it's nothing kinky. With 5 of us in isolation, spaces is a premium. Thoughts on tonight? Few positives, more negatives. Would have took a draw in many ways. Hull are one of the better sides. But then we did do enough to win, other than the fact that we have no end product. One quality cross all night, one quality header, bingo. Awful mistake from Burge, but it begs the question, if he was substituted at half time, why was he kept on after the injury? one for the manager to answer there, I think. Apart from that, fair amount of huff and puff, especially in the second half. Much more effort than the Northampton game. A bit more pride. The fact that Max Power looked more comfortable at fullback than in his proper position says a lot about the team at the moment. Young Diamond was the standout for me. McGeady didn't contribute much other than his goal, which he did take well. White tried hard, but we lack a goal scorer and we lack a player that can link the midfield to the attack properly. Hopefully Winchester will prove to be that player. Word is that he's good with the ball and can pass well. Otherwise, for me, we need to start putting somebody in the hole to link midfield and attack, even if it means dropping the other two midfielders deeper, more defensive. With games in hand, we could still get up there, but I think any chance of automatic promotion has gone now. I agree with Mr. Bowers in that we should be aiming for and expecting to finish in the playoffs, but I must admit, unless League gets some serious backing in the transfer window, which I can't see happening with the takeover still ongoing, I can't see us managing that. Not unless he manages to find a magic formula, and I'm not knocking the manager. I think he's the most promising manager we've had since Big Sam. I just feel that he's been handed a very hard job with no time to settle in, and circumstances re-COVID and what have you are making that job even harder. So, a 0.1, yes, but the chance for 2 more points, spurned. Onwards and upwards.
Well, what do you say to that? Another 1-1 draw. We're very good at it. Very good at drawing 1-1. Where do you go? I mean, Hull have had the better chances. Tommy's definitely should have scored 1. Burge has made a good save for the other. I mean, Burge coming off at half time makes you think that there's something wrong. Should he have gone off as soon as he took the knock? Possibly. My brother texted us a couple of times during the match, and we look comfortably enough on the ball, but we haven't got that extra gear. We don't know what to do, and I suppose that had come from when you look at the 4 centre forwards that we got: Graham, Grigg, Wyke, O'Brien. None of them inspire your confidence because you just don't think they're going to score. Obviously, O'Brien wasn't on tonight. Grigg wasn't in the squad. But you look at it and you think, where's the power? Where's the mobility? I mean, I look at Hull and Malik Wilkes. Him as a centre forward for us playing through the middle. Take him all day. Take him all day because your defenders don't have a minute's rest. Do you know what I mean? For me, who would I give man of the match to? It's a tough one. Probably Jack Diamond. Yeah, he was probably the McGeady, maybe because he got the goal. He always keeps his work nice and tidy, doesn't he? But yeah, we're a good 4 or 5 signings away from adding to that team and actually doing something. I think could well be a bit of transition for a while. I think let's see what happens, I guess, in the next couple of weeks.
So the game has just finished 1-1, and that's same old really. First half, I thought first 10-20 minutes, I thought the whole day controlled it. That tackle by Wilkes on Burge, that was nasty. And I'm not sure if he did it on purpose because he left his foot on Burge's face. I thought that Lee Burge, he should have got taken off because, I mean, that close to his eye, you know what I mean, something bad can happen. And then the Hull scored, it was poor by Burge, and then I thought, alright, here we go again. Same old. And then, but we got the goal straight away by Geeds. That was a good header. There was a good ball by Diamond, a little hook back, and it was a good goal by Geeds. But I mean, apart from that first half, I'm not sure if we had a good chance. That ref, he was absolutely crap. I mean, there's not one good ref that's come to the Stadium of Light and that has done a good job. There was one time when Diamond got fouled, got flattened by their goalkeeper, and that ref, I think that he is a Hull fan. There was few fouls that he didn't give to us, no yellow card. I mean, it was, but the thing is, I'm not going to blame the referee because that were not good enough. Second half, I thought we started to look a bit more threatening, put a few more balls into the box, but it was just same old. And yet again, that we got a draw, and I think the top two is looking very unlikely, but we need to start winning soon. And I mean, 2 seasons ago, we got so many draws and we didn't go up. I mean, is the same going to happen this season? I mean, that's looking likely, but same old. I mean, what more can I say?
Well, I hope you enjoyed all the lads' reactions there. Please do leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to. It is free, of course. There will be a part 2 for the rest of the fans' reactions that came in just a little bit later. And apart from that, after that, we'll see you for the next home game next Saturday.